Good morning. Oh, wow. It is double on two. Holy crap. Ah. Wow. Okay, that was unpun. I'm sorry about that. That was Chris My Kitten apparently pressed buttons again. It's a great morning. Good morning, everybody. If you are wondering what the sound in the background is, I don't even know if you can hear it. I am doing laundry right now because I don't have a lot of time right now or today, and someone, my kitten Anton, somebody, who knows who, may have had a little accident in the bathroom and shed diarrhea all underneath the bathroom rug. And so I gotta watch that. It's a great morning. It's a wonderful morning. I hope you're having a better morning. Good Lord, yeah. I know exactly why though. I know exactly why. I know what he tried to eat. I know how this happened. But it's okay. He's fine though. He's completely genki. He's very genki. But hey, I mean that's good, right? Anyway. Ohayo gozaimasu! Good morning, Trix! Good morning, Milaya! Good morning, Sil. Good morning, Emma. Good morning, Crew Fam. Good morning, Daniel. Hello, hello, hello. Nice pointastic, thank you. If you wanna know who drew my assets, you can look in the descriptions. I've credited everybody. and she got really annoyed. I understand, like, sometimes it was like a tiny acid, or sometimes, you know, whatever. It's like really small thing you use once. It's not always credited by people, which I get. You know, you forget. It was just like a small thing. But I got really annoyed because I was looking at some people's stream assets the other day, and I just was, you know, scrolling through. Was like, oh, this looks nice. This looks nice. Oh, I like that one. And I wanted to check out the artists. You know, for stuff like starting soon screens. Literally no one. And I'm saying nobody. I found not a single soul who is crediting their starting soon and ending soon screen artists. I couldn't find anybody. I found a lot of really nice looking ones, but not a single one was credited. And I was like, oh, that's interesting. Well, I got a little sad because I'm looking for some artists I can't find. Oh yeah. That's that. I need coffee. Jeez, I need coffee so bad. I have not really slept the last 2 nights. Oh, there are hearts in my eyes. Is that a follow? Oh, Hinamori Haruta. Thank you for the follow. There's supposed to be a message popping up. There's no message popping up. I don't know why. I'm sorry. But good morning. Ohayou gozaimasu. Ohayou gozaimasu. Yoshino Mizuki. Good morning, Ethan. I'm so dead. I'm so dead inside. And I burned my lips with my coffee. I don't even know what we're gonna study today. Let us see. Do you guys have a nice day today? Do you guys want to tell me how your day has been, will be? For some it's morning, for some it's apparently the evening. Time zones. I hate time zones. And so we're gonna do kanji first, I think. You're gonna do some kanji that I really desperately need to learn. I can, when I see them, I know what they mean, but I can't write them. Oops. It's Friday. Go wild on topics? Yeah! We always go wild on topics. What did we talk about yesterday? About military training in school. In my school particularly. I mean, it was a little crazy. Wait, a little crazy with topic voice, not gonna lie. Okay, I think I'm gonna do all of these because they're not difficult and they belong together. Oh shit. Yeah, not all of these. Those are a lot. Oh, we're gonna do this page. Okay. Let's see. We have a kanji counter. Good. Good night, Ethan. Daniel, do you have a topic for us? Do you have anything you want to talk about while we do our kanji? Okay. How about we start with the kanji for evening? Evening, by the way, pronunciation is you. It's like this. It's basically just a ta. Well, this is a little skinny. I feel like evenings, you know, you've eaten the whole day, you are a little bigger. There we go. More like this. Yeah. Evening. That's kind of number one. That's pretty easy, actually. Good morning, Nixie. How you doing? Good morning, Schlagan. Mine. Yeah, this is evening. Next one. Noon. Noon. That's why we're doing quite a few today, because a few of them are a little easy. Noon, by the way, is go. You have this, 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 and this. Now, do not confuse this with this. No, okay? They look similar, but it's not the same. This one is noon, okay? This one, what was this one again? Was it cow? I think it was cow. Was it cow? I hope I'm correct. I think it was cow. But this one is noon, okay? They look very similar. And I confuse all the freaking time. Thank you for the cakey. My book closed. They look different. Well, but it's only at the top, right? It's pretty similar. Let me find my kanji again. There we go. I didn't break the back of the book. That's why it closes very easily. I don't like to break in books, because like it looks ugly if you break the back. You know? Okay. I think they look very similar. Great, because it's only this little bit on the top. But yeah, this is noon. Go. Like, you know when like you have AM and PM? It's like... oopsie, a bit longer. It's like, gozen. Or you can also have go if wait. Was it like this? No, it was not like this. Wrong. I tried. I think it's like this, right? Gozen and go. This is AM and this is PM. I think. Let's see. Yeah, I think this is how you spell it. But yeah. Gozen, go. Very important. Breaking backs typically isn't okay, but it's a book. It's still not okay, but it's a book. I think you're supposed to, Sally. Next one. Wait. There you go. Next one, we can do direction. Direction or way, you know. Or means. This is kata. Or ho. Okay, we have kata or ho as pronunciation. It's relatively easy because if you see the ka part and the ta, you basically just combine those two. And then you have it. Right? It's like, you draw this one first. It's a little drop from the ka. Then you draw the T thingy. Very easy. And then you draw the bottom of the ka. I think it's with the belly first. It's always the belly first. There we go. Well, it's not very pretty, is it? There you go. And this one is more like, yeah, I guess it is connected, but whatever. This is kata. Look, it's just a combination of the kata, hiragana. In sport, you do it all the time. Shut up, Sil. Shut up. Shut up. I would like to know how to introduce myself. Hajimemashite. And then you say your name. And then you say, yoroshiku onegai shimasu. And then I also say yoroshiku. And then we are tomodachi. I think that's how it goes. Yeah. It's like, for example, if you have verbs like we learned yesterday, you know, like, let's say writing, okay? Or reading, or like, which one should we use? Maybe writing makes the most sense because, yeah, that makes the most sense. And it's difficult. We learned this one yesterday. This is kaku, right? And if after kaku, you finish it, of course, with the ki, because we have to conjugate it, so ka-ki, right? And then you draw the kata. It is kaki kata, and that means the way to write. How to write, you know? The classic Watashi wa senpai Kuru-chan. Kuru-fan, that is not the classic. That is not the classic way to introduce yourself. Girl. Well, you know what? Go for it. Do it. Do it when you meet Japanese people. Go introduce yourself. Very energetically as senpai. Do it. I dare you. Would be really funny, not gonna lie. But yeah. So that's one of the ways you can use it, right? Other things like whole, but you know, you get the gist of it. 1, 2, 3. Now to come to a few that are more complicated, but they make sense, okay? And they are for times of the day. So usually the day starts with the morning, right? Wake up in the morning, unless you are unemployed like I am, and then you wake up in the afternoon. And you go to bed in the morning. But it's okay? So you guys wake up in the morning, I go to bed in the morning. Just kidding. It is the morning right now and I am awake. I got some discipline. Saying I and discipline in the same sentence. Wow. That's funny. Oops. I went ahead. Asa! Morning is asa! By the way, the kanji is also being pronounced as cho! Can you wake up early to yap about Japanese? Yeah, I wake up early most mornings to study Japanese. That is good. That is actually very disciplined. Asa, yes. Asa gohan, yeah, breakfast. I never eat breakfast during morning. Gemini, thank you for the follow. See, that's the message you guys are supposed to see when someone follows. Nice, it works again. Good morning. Okay, you guys are going to like this one. because the way that you draw morning is really easy. Okay. Question. Maybe you can guess this. What are you doing in the morning? You know, after you leave the house, what do you do? Do you guys know? Do you guys? There's only one correct answer. What do you do after you leave in the morning? What, you know, you had your coffee. You are fully dressed and showered, brushed your teeth, kissed your imaginary wife goodbye, and now you are doing what? Get on a bus. Okay, we're getting somewhere, we're getting close. Imagine you have this thing called money. Drive to work! Exactly. Pee? You don't need money to pee. Oh wait, sorry, I think YouTube chat is a little bit delayed. Good morning, Tamarin Candy. Okay, so you drive to work, and what do you drive on? You drive in a car. So you just draw a little car. Oops, there we go. This is a car. You just draw the car. And the other thing, sometimes when you wake up in the morning very early, let's say 6 a.m., you leave the house by like 6:30 a.m., okay? You're in your little car and you see something at the sky that isn't the sun. What could it be? What could it be? If it's not the sun, the moon! Exactly. Sometimes, you know how sometimes the moon just doesn't want to go to sleep? Sometimes the moon doesn't want to go to bed. It's okay. He's still hanging around. Which is why the second one is yeah, moon or month technically. So morning is just, you know, you sit in your little car and you look at the moon. That's it. That's asa. Morning. By the way, if you then have combination words like breakfast. Well, you can say asa gohan, by the way. You can say asa gohan. I have another very funny word for you guys though. You can also have this one. It's also breakfast, and it means shoku. Shoku. Wait, I'll write it down. Shoku. This also means breakfast. You usually say asa gohan, okay, but still. Most of the time, combination words, I think I'm using asa. But yeah, I mean, that's when, you know, vocabulary practice comes in. Anyway. Morning, asa. What comes after morning? After morning comes noon. Noon. Or daytime, technically. Daytime. It is pronounced as hiru. Hiru. Or sometimes also chu. Chu. There we go. Moon daytime, hiru. Now this one is a little bit more difficult. Okay. It's not difficult to write, but it's difficult to remember. Wait, let me think of something. Yeah, I can't think of anything. History today? No, it's Japanese. Good morning, Sarmad. We're having Japanese mornings where we study. Okay, we start the whole thing with drawing an R. Maybe during the noon we are rizzing some people, just how do we write an R, guys? This is important. I don't know if you know this, but basically you have to start somewhere, okay? You draw the belly thingy first, then you draw the tail, right? Doesn't look nice. A little bit more to the side, okay? This R is spreading its legs, okay? There. This R is spreading its legs so far. Honestly, I'm worried. I think this R wants to get preggo. Are we gonna have an M-preg R? Oh man, and that's what she talks about at 10 in the morning. Oh, sorry, Matt. Did you watch my history video? The second one is being uploaded today, actually. Today. I'll be looking forward to that. And he started learning Japanese. I actually have the hiragana and katakana on my channel too, if you wanna check them out. They are on my VOD channel on YouTube. Prego R. Well, he is spreading its legs. It wants to get prego. But because it is during the day, right? Like the whole thing happens during the day. We still have to write the day, right? This is sun, day, you know, heat. And basically, we have to underline the situation, okay? Because you know how I talked a lot about this quite a bit, right? Like I wanted to publicly shame this R for trying to get prego in the middle of the day. Yeah. I talked about it so much, underlining the whole issue, that we are literally underlining the issue. So we have an underlining there. And that, people, is heater. Noon daytime. You started with phonology? Wow, I've never started with phonology. I didn't know that people would do that. Does it work? Because I personally like to see stuff, you know? So it's easier for me to learn spellings first and writing things and then hear it, because then I can read at the same time and it makes more sense in my brain. Are you just listening to it? It doesn't work for you? That's so interesting. Now, wait, you know what? We're gonna draw beneath them. First, the counter. We're at 5. We have 2 more today. Okay? We have night. And night. Yep. That's the 2 that we have. So one of them is bun, and the other one is yoru. Or technically, sometimes you can also say yeah. Technically, the bun night that comes before. This is more like evening, right? I personally would always translate this evening, but it is usually translated as night. You're a linguist. Ooh. Wait, what languages are you learning at the moment? And which ones do you speak already? Do you know German by any chance? I know German. Where should we start? Maybe we will start with the evening one, actually. See, the evening is when the day ends. So we're gonna draw a little tiny day first. Remember to draw this tiny though. Because, you know, it's the end of the day isn't very big anymore, the sun ain't shining very strongly anymore. It's a small little sun. It's the end of the day. But you know what is really nice at the end of the day? To go fishing. Okay? You need some relaxing way to end the day. So we're going fishing. So we have the fishing route. I don't know how to pronounce this. And basically, instead of fishing in the normal rice field, like we did in a different kanji for the word fish, we are fishing in half a rice field, okay? It's only half a rice field. We don't need a whole rice field. It's the evening, we don't have much time, it's fine. And well, I mean, the way that we go to the rice field and go home afterwards, we need some leggies. Ta-da! Now this looks ugly, so I'm going to redraw this. But that's basically how it goes. Okay, let me redraw. There you go. Yeah, the legs are so ugly when I draw them. There you go. Night bun. This is mostly used for evening, I think, because you have, for example, dinner. Dinner is used with bun. It's like bun gohan. Bun gohan, and therefore, you know, or if you say kon bun, you mean, you know, this evening, or you say tonight, also kon bun. So I wouldn't really say this is much night. I would rather translate as evening from the feeling of it. But I mean, I'm not Japanese, so I don't know. Sorry, you know Russian, British English. British English. You don't know American English, but you do know British English. That's funny. And you're learning Armenian. Wow. Okay, that must be tough. Rod? It's pronounced rod? Okay, it's a fishing rod. I see. Thank you. Konbanwa? Yeah, exactly. Konbanwa has the word bon in it. And that is like the evening, right? Have you want some IPA time to do? I don't know what IPA is. If it's naughty, then don't do it. if it's naughty, don't do it. And then the last one for today, the actual night, like midnight, you know, midnight meal, stuff like that. That is a little bit different. So, this may be a little bit controversial. However, during the night, the moon is shining very bright. So, you could get a sunburn. Well, a moonburn. A moonburn. And therefore, we are wearing a hat, okay? Yeah, this is ugly. Hat. We are wearing a hat. Very important. Who is wearing a hat? I am wearing a hat. Because this looks like an E, so I always say it's I, it's me. And we already learned the word you at the beginning, right? This one for evening. And this one is also evening. And this one is night. And this one is night. Oh, so confusing. It is confusing. It is very fucking confusing. That's where we learn vocabulary. But in here, we just put in the evening kanji, right? We just put this in like this. And then we have one last thing. One last thing. Because this is just, there's something missing over here. I'm sorry, but something's missing. So what do? We just do whoosh. That's it. Thank you for the follow. Tekerni. I hope I pronounced that correctly. Fuck you, PB. This is night yoder. You wanna say midnight, for example. You would probably, yeah, you would use this one. This one. And then next to it, you would write the word middle, or the kanji for middle, center. Because it is in the middle of the night. That is why it's midnight, you know? It kind of makes sense. And then it's just, it's actually just the yo part. Yo. And naka. Yo naka. The naka pronunciation. Yo naka, midnight. How's learning Japanese going? It's going well for us. It's actually going pretty well, yeah. Been doing lots of kanji today. Look, we just did 7 kanjis! Yeah! We can be proud of ourselves. Iba stands for International Phonetic Alphabet. Oh. I don't know what that is. I've never heard of that before. I'm gonna have to look that up. Probably. Yeah, those are the ones that we're gonna do today, because they all make sense together. And then I have the ones I wanna do on Monday already. Nice. Okay, I already selected the ones for Monday. That's good to hear, thank you. How are you doing, PB? Well, I delete this. Are we all fine with this? Are we all fine with this? I'm gonna delete it now, so that we can do some grammar. Oh, here we go. Man, I'm so tired. It's your EP. Didn't get enough? That's good. Hi, Death. Sleep? I wish I could sleep more, but we have to study. Discipline! Grammar. Counter. Okay. I have not selected any grammar for today. Let's see. I'm tired. I'm gonna do some easy stuff. Why not? Because I feel like this is obvious, but we just never really talked about this. So I'm gonna. It's obvious, but you know. You know, when you have a noun, number 1. This is like the topic of the conversation. That is why afterwards we have the wa. What time is it for me? It is close to 11 a.m. Thank you for the YouTube sub. Thank you. Blood 9. And also I have not slept well. I've slept very little. Actually. Go have a nap. I can't. The reason I'm not streaming today is because right after stream I have to get ready for the day and then leave. I have to get some pictures taken today for my resume, because I need to apply to jobs. So yeah, that's also what I'm gonna do, like on the weekend, apply for jobs. I have everything ready, I just need, you know, the pictures. Okay, anyway, so the topic is a noun, and then we have another noun, and then We have a ga. And then we have an adjective, okay? Just give me a second to tell you an example for this, okay? Thank you for the follow, Samad. Thank you. Panya's modeling career. Yeah, nah, I wish. I'm too tiny. I looked up, I can't even... Guys, did you know that if you want to be a model, like in Europe you have to be like 175 minimum as a woman, and like Asia you can be smaller than that. I think it was 165 around that. I'm much smaller than that. I can't model ever because I'm too small. I am tiny. I like being small. I think it's very beneficial. But the fact that there are multiple jobs I can't do, I can also not become a stewardess. I will never be able to become a stewardess because I can't reach where you have to put your luggage. So I can't ever become one. Discrimination. Good luck finding a job, thank you. No love for petite women. Exactly. That's why everybody's like, ah, you're so lucky to be small. And I'm like, girl, you're 180. You're like, you can have any job you want. Me not. So mean. But yeah, basically. What should we do? Let's say we can start with like Deutschu. Okay, Deutschu is like the first one, Deutschu wa. That is the topic, okay. Could they say I don't know, tabemono? Nomimono? Let's say nomimono. Deutschu wa nomi no mimono? Is it with a me? Is it with or without the me? This looks weird. I think it's without the me. No, but it's no me for the verb. Wait, I actually don't know. Can't spell. No, me, no, no. Let me quickly look this up because I'm confused. Yeah, you do have to write the me, okay. Because it looked so ugly. Maybe it's just my handwriting. That's probably it. Confused by my own handwriting. Why is this so ugly? There you go. Nomimono. Deutschu wa nomimono ga. Let's just say, I don't know, oishii or something. Oishii desu. It's like saying that, you know, the drinks in Germany are delicious, or the drinks of Germany. I don't ever use the sentence structure because it's really not weird, but this is a sentence structure that you can use. I feel like I don't like to use it with places, but it's like the way you can do it. It's easier to say something like, I don't know, Panya chan wa this is so much. What the freak? Kami, hair. Kami ga mijikai desu. I have short hair. Ta-da! And this one makes more sense, right? Because of course I am the topic, and then you want to describe my hair though, and it is short. This makes sense, right? Grow the panda hair. I hope it works. Sometimes it doesn't work. Let's see. I don't think it's working again. There. I did it manually. You're welcome. I don't know why, but sometimes it just doesn't want to do it. You have any other languages as background? Yeah, I'm German. I speak German. That's my mother tongue. And then I speak English. Lived in England for a year. And I mean, I also lived a year in Japan. And during that time, I was pretty good. And then I stopped practicing. But yeah, I did learn some Spanish too. And I was good at Spanish too. And then I forgot all my Spanish. I do not know Spanish. Sometimes I understand a little bit, but that's it. I also can understand a little bit of Italian because my dad speaks Italian, but I'm not comfortable understanding it. Do not write in chat. Write in English, please. German every now and then is okay. If it makes sense to say something in German. Question of the day. Hello. For chosen cheeses. I slaughtered your name. I am sorry. Question of the day. Is 2.5 an odd or even number? Well, here's the thing. 2.5. That's not a real number. It's not because it has the point there. So because it is a 5, you need to round up, which means it's a 3, and a 3 is an uneven number. There you go. I failed mathematics in high school. You're welcome. Must be correct. Right, Griffin, we had the same thought. Thank you for the follow. I love this, crew fam. We share a brain cell. Amazing. You actually answered you have unlocked raw meat. I do not want your raw meat. Put that away right now. No, that's not the correct channel. Put it away. Very bad, okay? Very bad. I'm gonna get the knife out. Raw meat needs to be cut. Jesus Christ. Stop and pen. At least grill it, come on. But yeah, this is like a sentence structure that you can use. I don't really use it a lot, but you can use it. It makes sense. Makes sense. Most of the time I say with like no. Panya-chan no kami. But if you wanna make very sure that I am the topic conversation, this sentence structure would make sense, yeah. I just don't use it. You guys probably know how to use o, right? That if you have a noun, you use o and then a verb, right? Please tell me you know this. Like o tabemasu. I hope you know this one. Same as like question words. I think it's more vocabulary, but asking, you know, for directions, asking like like I don't know. Let's say so I don't know if you guys know that. For example, you can Okay, I'm gonna ask you guys. Chatto san. Chatto-san? Minasan? I don't know. Chatto-san, whatever. Chatto-san. You guys have one person though. Chatto-san no. Chatto-san no. I don't know which vocabulary to use. I'm so unoriginal. I'm gonna say kohi. Wait, no, I don't wanna do that. I wanna use a different word. Good morning, Black Sheep. Your hammer? Damn. What do you have? Have a great day. Thank you. You as well. Bye bye, Sel. Have a great day. Tata-san no inu. I wanna say inu. Wait, I actually know the country for inu. And I think I told you guys about this too. Inu. Tata-san no inu wa Wait, which one is that? Let me see. I think this should be dono desu ka? There's dono and there's also no, I think it is also dore. There's also dore. Dono and dore is like when you know when you ask for a specific thing. You know, like you have a lot of dogs there, for example, and you want to ask which one of these, right? There's lots of possibilities, but you also are only asking for one of them. Most important question you can possibly learn is where's the toilet? Well, that's, yeah, I guess. Maybe you should also, you know, learn how to say thank you. I think thank you is even more important. I just don't really know when to use which one, let me think. Actually, I don't know. It's not being explained here. Should I look? I'm gonna look it up. Where's my internet? I want to know, cause I'm not sure what, like, when to use which. Dore. Where is this? No. I was so comfortable being like, oh, do you guys even know this? I know this. I don't know this. Right. Okay. Let me look this up real quick. I'm with you in a second. Okay. Understand. Okay. I did it wrong. It's dore. Dore. Cause, okay. Basically, dore means which one, right? Like which one. And if you have do no, you need to have it means like which, and then you need the noun. So dono hito, for example, dono inu, dono, you know, that kind of stuff. But if it's dore, you don't need to have a noun right after the question word. So if I say chato-san no inu wa, which one? It is dore, right? But if I were to say, if I would say, for example, anpan wa, right? Then it's like, here, for example, anpan wa, dono, how do you write? Neko. Don't know neko, because neko is the noun that comes after the question word. Dono neko desu ka? You know? It really depends on what exactly you're asking. Like, are you having something as a topic that you're asking which one it is? Or are you having, you know, the noun that you're asking for not being the topic, right? It's like, it's tough. It's like, because when I think like, maybe topic is a strange word to say this, but I don't know. Dore wa toiletuka? What? Where's the what? Dore? Huh? That makes no sense to me. I don't understand the sentence that you wrote. You can't have dore and then wa. Dore and then desu ka, maybe. You have to have the wa before the dore. You have to have the wa before the dono. It's wa and then dore or dono. That's like an easy way to remember this. It's like, yeah, I don't know. It's just like if you have a noun direct after the question word, it is dono. If you don't have a noun, it's dore. That's where we stick with. That's the explanation. You're welcome. Yeah, I guess you just kind of need to practice this. Maybe one more. You guys know do yatta? Because when we are already talking about question words, we could also ask for do yatta. Because do yatta just means like asking for like a method or the way to do it, right? So like what would be a good example? When you ask what is it, it's kore wa nan desu ka? Oh yeah. You can, if you point at it and it is with you, because ko is with you. If you are asking about something that is next to me, it is sore. But yeah, you can say kore wa nan desu ka? If you're, I don't know, you're pointing at the stone that is right in front of your feet, maybe. You could say that, yeah. I don't know, I'm just gonna... I don't know. How would we use... Maybe I don't know. 大学? Yeah. You could, but I don't want. It's weird. I don't like this sentence. That's a good. I don't know examples. I have such a big issue with example sentences. They're so important, but I struggle with them a lot. I just have zero imagination. We could have... Shit, I don't know. I'm just gonna look up some example sentences because I don't know any. I'm stupid. I know I'm not stupid. I'm just tired and I have no idea of example sentences. Do you have the example? I'm so, I don't know, brain not working. Okay. There's a very wide range of examples. Jeez, okay. So what we can do is we can start with doyatte. Doyatte, for example, we can have I don't know, sushi? Sushi or Tsukurimasu ka? I guess? Or we could say, like then it starts with that. We could also have like, let's say pasokon. So, what was it? Pasokon o doyatte which verb would be tsukaimasu, I think. Tsukaimasu. Then we have see, like this is doyatte in the middle. So you can, this is not making it easier. I know. I think that's maybe where my struggle comes from, actually. Now that I look at it, I want to explain why I'm so confused. So you can have it at the beginning of a sentence, in the middle of a sentence. It's just somewhere in the sentence. Thank you for the lurk, Rupam. Doyatte sushi tsukurimasu ka? Pasokon wo doyatte tsukaimasu ka? At the same time, you could also say like doyatte pasokon wo tsukaimasu ka? You know, it's like you can have it at either place, honestly. So I don't think it matters. How does JLPT Sensei say? Let me see. Yeah. Can be used mid-sentence or to start a new sentence. Okay. Okay, so what we figured out is exactly what they say. Okay. When in doubt, ask your JLPT Sensei. They're actually very useful. They have like really nice flashcards right at the beginning of, you know, when you look it up. And then some examples. It's very good, very good. I recommend them. Doyatte. So we can have it at the beginning of a sentence or in the middle of a sentence. That's good. That's good. Number 3. I think we should leave it at that. My brain is aching. My brain is not braining, and it hurts because it has to learn. Are you in Japan? Yes, I was in Japan. Of course, dialects differ. That's the whole point of dialects. But yeah. Some people you can understand better with their dialect, some people worse. I think we're gonna stop it here because this is hurting my brain. And I'm eepy. Again. I don't think I'm gonna raid because I need to get ready. Take a shower so I can get my pictures done. You should need to go there pretty soon. Oh. I may not have time to eat breakfast. Oopsie. Maybe I can hurry. We'll see. A secret where? How do I mean a secret where? Do you mean where I lived in Japan? I was Tokyo. I was in Tokyo. Let me put this. Midday nap? No! I don't have time for midday nap. I have a busy schedule, maybe unemployed, but also I'm very busy. It's one of the reasons I'm unemployed, because I'm busy. I have uni, I have things to take care of. I'm busy. Just because I'm unemployed doesn't mean I don't have shit to do. This was awesome. You had fun. Oh, that's nice. I'm sorry that like with a few of these I was a little confused today. I blame it on the tiredness. You can also just blame it on me. But I will maybe prepare the next grandmas a little bit better. Okay. Well, with that, people. If you usually I would stream Friday evenings, but I will not be streaming tonight because I don't have time. I will, however, be streaming tomorrow. 3.5 hours from now, plus 24 hours. I will stream. Just look up at my schedule. You'll be fine. Yeah. You can join. I will be playing Tomodachi Life tomorrow, just like I played last night. And also today, in actually 7.5 hours, there will be a new YouTube video coming up on my reaction channel. But it's not really it is pretty much a reaction channel at this point. It's basically only reactions. But I have fun doing them. And I hope you guys can check it out. And maybe you like it and leave some love. Yeah, if you wanna. But yeah. Capitalism got so bad, always busy regardless. Yeah, honestly, I don't even know how I did it for most of my life. Having a job next to uni and school and a life. I am very confused how I was able to do that. Because I'm just as busy as before. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. Okay, with that, I'm gonna leave you guys. I'm not gonna raid because I would have to raid and run, and I feel a little rude doing that. So I'll leave you. You guys can check out whoever you want next. And I hope I'll see you tomorrow. Bye bye. お疲れ様です。Bye bye.